How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Today we're doing something very exciting. We are finally doing the first decent mod or fun mod on the Jeep. We are putting in an air intake system on the car. I'm not going to do something fancy at the moment. I'm just going to make up some pipe with some straight 76mm pipes that I'll cut, some elbows and some 45-degree bends just to get the shape that I want, and I'll have that made up for me down the line eventually. But this is just for the meantime to shape it all out, see how it goes, see how it sounds. So let's just go through the car, let's get everything open and show you my idea of what we're going to be doing. Okay, so this actually comes off quite nicely, pops off, put it down there. Okay, so we are taking off the original air intake system, which is this, has your filter, your pipe. These are all baffles and filters, not filters, silencers, which make the engine very, very quiet. So we're going to run a 45-degree elbow over there with a 500mm straight pipe over here, and 90-degree elbow going this way, the straight pipe over here, and another 45-degree bend to get the air filter coming out over here. I've bought the parts already. I'll cut it all up. I'm not going to waste your guys' time and showing you what I do, but I will explain exactly what I've done and we'll see how it sounds. So here is pipes that I've bought. Here are the two elbows, the 45-degree bends, and the one 90-degree elbow. Here is the 76mm pipe that we will cut today. This is actually, this massive Mopar box is my front panel about the windscreen. What of this here? This whole panel over here where my hand is. This whole panel here is being replaced as the rubber on top here has been left in the sun and it's just baking and falling off. As you can see, pieces over there. On that side it's even worse. Let's take you through and show you so you can see. I'm not going to do a video on that. Well, it might be a bit boring, but maybe someone wants to see how it's done, so I might do a video. So just literally just from the sun, literally just decaying and falling apart. So on to that. So anyway, let's go ahead. Let me get the things all cut and measured and all of that, and we'll put it on. I'll do a nice clip here now quickly of the car on so you hear how it sounds, and then we can take it from there. Has a nice sound to it, but still a bit quiet. So we are going to change all of that today. Give it a couple of revs, see how it sounds. But from what I've seen and what I've heard, the best sound will be once it's done and driving on the road. We'll do a drive through inside the car, you hear how it sounds. You can hear most of the engine sound around 6,500 revs. That's pretty much what you hear. Well, between 4,500 and 6,000 revs, that's where you actually hear most of the nice sound. So let me go ahead and get this. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to loosen this bracket over here, or this clamp over here. It is an 8mm socket or a flat screwdriver. You're going to remove your airflow sensor. There, you want to undo this clamp over here. That's also an 8mm socket. Can't see it. Or a flat screwdriver. You're going to pull off this pipe over here. That goes over there for the meantime. We'll make a pulse of that later. And this whole piece literally just pulls out over there, puts it over here, puts it off over here like this. In the meantime, loosen it a little bit, give it a little jiggle, and you'll see that there is a clamp, which you can see underneath over there. So if you literally just pull it out over there and lift straight up, this whole part comes straight off the car. And replacing all of that with a lovely straight pipe. So we go from the throttle body over there, an elbow straight out over here, elbows across, and we'll end up over there. Okay, so we have that on now. We have our 40 degree bend that will come straight out over here, along there. I'm just gonna put this cover on so I can measure exactly where I want it to all finish off. So that's gonna come out over here. I'm gonna cut it over here, with the elbow coming across over here, filter ending up over there. You just grab this elbow over here so you can have an idea. This elbow here, and to come on over here like this. You see where that part there is, or more in over here, and then go across and end up over there. Okay, so after about 20 minutes of cutting and shaping and reshaping and retightening and making the holes and all of that, everything's sorted. I've made the hole for the air intake sensor and for a few other pressure pipes and all of that. So I've attached this pipe over there, and I've made a hole over there that'll go from there into there. I'm still filing that down, and then I made a hole over here for the pressure sensor that's on the wall over there that I'll sort out now. So this is the whole piece that's going to go on over there, and it's going to end up over there. The cover goes on perfectly. There's the filter. I'm going to add it on now. I'll tighten it all up, and then okay, so it's all fixed up and all attached, all tight on there. I have cable ties over here keeping it in place over here so it doesn't move. Cable tie over here keeping it in place, and I just need another clamp. I'll go by tomorrow, but I have the cable tied up in the meantime. It is quite stuck inside there. I have left the original filter in the box just to prevent more dust and dirt coming through and coming into the engine bay. Let's give it a start up and see how it's done. But let's show you how this looks with this on. There's still two clips holding it in its place, so still secure. Perfect amount of gap. So let's see how it starts. Let's see how it's done. Okay, cool. That sounds pretty cool. It's a bit quiet now while the car stopped, but I know when you start driving, the limiter's not on. Actually sounds quite nice. Wife's going to kill me for saying it's quite nice because my last video apparently I said it a lot. So I'll say it sounds awesome. So let's take it for a quick drive around the block. Let's see what it sounds like, and I'll give you quite a few pulls and see how it sounds. I haven't taken a video of what it sounded like before, but I'll try to drive it in such a way that it sounds like what it did sound like before the filter and what it sounds like now. But yeah, all done up, all secure. Let's go for a drive. Okay, so I just open the sunroof to get some more light inside so you guys can see. So I've just been driving for about 2 minutes just to get it all okay, make sure there's no warning lights and all that. And now there's traffic, of course, at all times. You want to do something, there's always traffic. So I haven't actually put my foot down yet, so as you see, as you drive normally sounds like quiet, like normal. Let's pull back a little bit, and let's give it a little push. Okay, well, that sounds pretty cool. Okay, so that sounds awesome. So at around 5.5 to 6,000 revs, it gives quite a raspy grumble gurgle towards the end of the pull. And that sounds awesome. Except I'd say it sounds very nice. My wife will kill me again. That sounds pretty cool. But still quiet, so normal driving. If I got in now and I was in, I wouldn't even know I was in the car. It's in normal drive, not even in sport. There's some traffic in front of us. It's hard to actually. But yeah, sounds quiet, sounds normal. Doesn't sound anything. No warning lights, which is always a good start. Okay, let's try it now with the windows open. Hopefully see how it sounds like. Let's go a little turn over here. Yeah, that sounds great. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. Robot here for now. Let's see. That sounds absolutely awesome. Windows are open, so you can see what it sounds like. I try to put the camera outside, but I don't know if it might be a bit too windy to hear it. We'll just get it on the corner. Still quiet at everyday driving whilst driving slowly. It's up here actually. This is quiet. So it's still quiet, you can barely hear anything as normal. But then you come to, let's say you got your foot down. Aerodynamic height achieved, okay. There's a hill here, so let's see what it sounds like under load. I'm actually going to possibly put it into sport now. Actually, let's put it into sport now and turn up here. Okay, so it is in sport mode now. I don't know how much of a difference it's going to make, but let's see. That sounds freaking awesome. It has such a raspy, grumbly, gurgly sort of sound towards the end, which is just, yeah. I'd like to swear online, but freaking cool. Let's see if we get another. It's getting a bit dark outside. Well, there's trees actually, so let's. I'm gonna leave it in sport. Let's see what it sounds like. So many cars everywhere. Let's go. Yeah, this thing with an exhaust is going to sound absolutely. It down changes so beautifully. Like now I'm in third, okay? I'm doing about 80 k's an hour. If I just floor and let it release back straight away, it drops down to second. It sounds fun. It sounds cool. It's very nice. Okay, cool. That sounded awesome. A few of you might look or might comment online and say that why have I left the original filter base underneath the new filter? It's that all the dirt and dust going through that from the front of the grille, at least that will stop it. So there's less dirt and stuff coming into the engine bay, which will help. If not, then we'll always change it down the line. This is my temp fix for the meantime. Not fix, but temp setup for the meantime. I will get a custom pipe eventually made down the line. But this works just as well and sounds freaking awesome. No engine lights. Car temperature is still the same. No issues at all. Definitely sounds nice towards the 5.5, 6,000 rev range. That definitely sounds the best personally. Nice and quiet whilst you're driving normally and slow. No issues.